Okay. Great.
I don't think I have any questions. I think we're okay.
I have no idea how rolling 1D salad ends up as a 1. Alright, so last time you guys finished up your mission in the tombs beneath Yartar, sealing the ghosts and other undead away for 300 years. Upon returning to the surface in the cemetery, a wizard tricked you into thinking that your friend Bootlip was calling you over, but when you showed up, it turned out he was tied up, and a fireball detonated, hurting you. You then went into a fight. Theron actually went down for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. But he was fine. Bootlip was ultimately killed. The bad guys ran away, and Grimgar brought Bootlip back to life. You then snuck on over to Tabaxidermy, where you met up with Sergeant Cloud, Jacob Rashman, the head of the Citadel, and Kolbaz, the Harper Wizard. It's about 1 p.m., and you have not talked to them yet since you showed up. You guys can take it away.
So are we inside and they're standing there?
You can be, or you can be outside about to head in. Whatever you want to do.
I'll knock on the door.
Alright. There's no response.
I try the handle.
It's unlocked.
I say, it's Theron, as I walk in, just in case they're ready to kill me with a fireball.
Yeah. As you walk in, you can see that all three of them relax from about to annihilate the door.
Well, we cleaned up the ghost situation. Almost got killed by the hand.
Right.
And,
yeah. Bootlib wheels in, and Jacob Rashman goes, "My God, what happened to you?" And he says, "Fireball, stabs. It was bad.
Poor decision making.
I don't. I mean."
All right, Colbass. So you're standing next to a guy who got poison daggers, and you decide to run away from him, turning your back to him while you're in a wheelchair, and he stabs you in the back and kills you. Whose fault is it?
Hey, first of all, I want to say that the wheelchair does not affect his performance whatsoever. All right.
Who says that, Colbats?
No, but it doesn't. It doesn't. And second of all, he used his reaction to stab him, and then Theron ended up moving away without getting stabbed the same round.
You're saying he saved me even though I got downed?
He didn't die. He did. So you tell me.
Coward.
Sounds like it's Theron's fault.
So
hear the full story.
So Kobash just looks at Bootlip, and Bootlip goes, "Well, anyway, I was getting at these guys saved my life, but I guess I'm not as grateful as I was."
500 gold diamond that he owes us.
Kolbaz goes, "You used a 500 gold diamond?"
No, it was 3. It was 3.
Sorry, I don't do that spell.
Tell you that it was 5.
All right, yeah, 3. Still, you know, finally just laying around.
Sergeant Cloud says, "What happened to the hand members that attacked you?"
Some of them were killed. Some of them got away.
Classic hand job, in and out.
Yep.
There's what, 3?
Came in.
3 that got away?
Made a mess.
But they think Bootlip's dead. They think they killed Bootlap.
I see. I see. Well, it sounds like you've done a great job, and all of the city, when this mess gets cleaned up, I'm sure will be very grateful. Um, your work is just getting started, I'm afraid.
We talked about the orcs with him already, right?
No, he actually doesn't. Well, he didn't know about that when you left, anyway.
Okay, then I say, did you hear about the orcs?
Yes, we heard about that after you left. Somebody from the High Forest Elves contacted us.
Okay, we contacted them in the first place. We heard it from. Who did we hear from?
Urshnora.
Urshnora, yeah. So my question is it a good idea to take out Snaggle? What is her name? The Snag Mother?
Snagglebush.
Snagglebush. Snaggle, what's her face? Before they get here, or do we need to use her strength to help fend off the orcs?
Well, there's actually been a lot of planning going on while you've been gone.
Okay, then you take over.
So the Knights of Samular are going to launch an attack on Kolbaz's villa tomorrow at noon. There is a church to a Monitor, god of the sun, on a hilltop looking down on the Water Baron's hall. It has a set of magic bells which gong every day at noon. The sound can be heard throughout the city and is distinctive, so everyone will know when to move. We need to make sure that our timing in taking down Dryland and Snagmother works out. For Snagmother, some of her guards should rush to the villa once they hear the sounds of combat. The three of us, Sergeant Cloud gestures to Kolbaz and Rashman, will ambush those that do hurry to help, which should force more guards to abandon the Water Baron's hall to aid them. That's the best moment for the party to strike at Snagmother in the hall. The one caveat is that if she herself leaves the hall to aid her people, you'll have to attack her as soon as she leaves. Now, all of this chaos should distract Ryland's people, and he will no doubt send people to investigate. He actually lost a really big fight yesterday, and so the Astral Society is much weaker than the Zentarum at this point. And as you know, his estate was destroyed and he's operating out of a restaurant. You have to decide, do you want to try and take him down first, before noon? Or do you want to head there after defeating Snagmother? The concern is that if he realizes reinforcements have shown up from the Knights of Samular, then he might try to run and flee the city. The other big piece of information is that the High Forest Elves are planning to ambush the orcs this evening. Hopefully that goes well.
Woo! Go Elves.
Do the elves need any assistance, or we're just leaving it to them?
Jacob Rashman says, well, I only got one sending on the topic, but they seemed awfully confident. Of course, and he kind of gestures at Erkin. They're typically confident and don't think that they've done anything wrong.
They smell great.
Yeah, you're right.
What about those Uthgard barbarians?
The three of them kind of stare blankly at you. What about them?
They can be a problem too someday.
They just kind of look at each other. When?
Yeah. It was a prophecy or something.
There is.
This is very helpful, Erkin, but maybe you should sit on the bench over there.
Well, all this fighting is going down tomorrow. Assuming we win, we should be able to send some scouts from the Knights of Samular north to investigate if an Uthgard horde is also attacking.
But sucks.
What sucks?
You know,
Anyway.
my major flaw is people who can't take care of themselves get what they deserve.
Jesus,
And it's
you
playing
gotta-
itself out pretty well right now.
You should really stop talking.
I mean, Colbass is like, I mean, I had you on your knees like yesterday. What are you trying to say? I should have killed you?
Do I deserve to be killed?
in the background,
no.
like in the background over his shoulder, you can see Bootlip, and he's doing that thing where he's like got his hands up and shaking his head, no, no.
I facepalm as soon as he says that.
All right, I'm going to stand over here.
Colbaz like thinking hard right now.
You don't happen to have
No.
a styling spell, do you, Grimgar?
What was that?
You don't have a spell to make him shut up, do you?
I could hold person on him.
Hold on to that, because if he starts talking again, we might not have an Urkin to save anymore.
Yeah, I do have hold person prepared.
Just digging himself a grave. All right. Was that the end of the situation?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So
Before I forget, when we're done with all this, assuming we all survive, we really should write down what's going on in that crypt there for people in 300 years, because it was pretty difficult.
true.
Like the stones got stolen and everything. Like it wasn't easy. It was a lot of work. So
Bootlip says, I've got every intention of debriefing you, and considering that this attack may not happen for 24 hours, we may have a chance tonight.
oh, good.
So basically, what they've described to you is that you've got to decide. Do you want to attack Dryland before noon, knowing that he may have more strength available because he hasn't sent anyone to investigate the fighting? Or do you want to attack him after Snagmother, knowing that if he finds out what's going on, he might try to run and could be a problem in the future? And also, if you go to Dryland first, if you take too long, you might be late for the noon thing, so you've got to get your timing right.
I also have no level 4 spells and no level 3 spells and only one level 5 spell left.
Well, this is all tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you said later today.
No, the later today is when the elves are ambushing the orcs.
Oh, okay.
Late this evening, that's happening.
Sounds like it might be better to go after him later.
Yeah, after Snagmother fight.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
I mean, if he runs, he could be a problem, but I wouldn't assume he'd be able to take much force with him. And we could try to hunt him down afterward if needed.
Okay. Well, it sounds like me and you are making the decision. So what do you think, Grimgar?
Yeah, I think we
Just go with that.
just do that. Would locate creature work on Dryland even though I haven't met him? Is he familiar to me?
No, familiar is that, like,
Seen
you're
him
familiar
talk
with
to him.
Ryan is familiar with Joe. You are
Oh,
not
okay, so you
familiar
don't.
with Donald Trump.
Darn.
You have seen his likeness before. You have a
Yeah.
description. You've seen images.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we don't want to miss out on getting Snagmother, especially since they're much stronger than he is right now.
Meowmix says, well, if we think the Snagmother fight is going to be stronger, That makes sense in terms of figuring out our spell slots.
You could talk.
He just like squints at you.
You mean so that we have as many as possible going into that fight?
Right. It'd be tough having the weaker fight first because we don't know what we need to save for the harder fight. Whereas if we do the harder fight first, we use whatever we need to win, and then we know exactly what we have left for the easier fight.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to do it that way.
Stronger fight first.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. This is Colbass. But you're gonna have to hurry after the Snagmother fight to make sure that Dryland doesn't get word and run.
Because it's basically as soon as we can kill Snagmother, we should get out of there and go
Now,
find Dryland.
if you were to predict his escape route, where do you think he would run to get out? Because I could always have a destination in mind that I could teleport to and block him from escaping that route.
I'm
But I would have to know of that place.
I'm fairly certain he would head north, but I have no idea where.
Okay. I guess I could always fly.
Another idea. Do you have any way to get disinformation to him? Somebody that could assure him that whatever reports he's hearing are wrong? Perhaps convince him that now's your time to strike, not to run.
Do I know anybody that knows Dryland?
Well, why don't you as a group just list off who you know that's still within the city?
Urshnora.
Okay.
Urshnoya? What's her? How's her name
Urshnora.
pronounced?
Urshnora.
Artwin Goodell, he ran the pearl-handled pipe in.
Okay.
Is that the
Dryland owned it. He's a
transforming guy?
Yeah, he's a doppelganger.
Doppelganger, that's it.
Yeah.
There was the dragon lady on the farm or something.
Yeah, what was her name?
Maybe?
I don't know if she's even here anymore. She went back to the dragon place, didn't she?
Oh, there was one session we were here that I missed, I remember. So I think you might have done that then.
You're talking about Malona Princeps.
Yeah.
Travis, you did meet her at Venomfang's lair.
Yeah, I remember her now. I thought he meant a dragon-born person, not the dragon, the one that talked to the dragon.
Right.
Noreen?
Noreen Dest, yeah, leader of the hand.
Yeah, probably not the best. Well, she's dead, isn't she?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Peggy Twohead is dead.
Okay.
Remember, nobody knew who ran the hand?
Yeah.
And it turned out that it was that person that you'd never met, and she died. Okay, well, if those are the people you're remembering, do any of them sound like somebody you could use for that?
Who would like, what kind of figure would Dryland trust though? Somebody that works for him, somebody he knows that's on his side, not somebody that we plant in there later. Because I feel like he'd be suspicious of anybody at this point. So it'd have to be somebody he already trusts. Did the doppelganger work? Was at the inn under Dryland's control?
Yes, but remember, he's the one that hated Dryland
Yeah.
because the old lady who used to own the inn, he was pretty sure Dryland had murdered her.
But that might work in our favor. What if we can convince the doppelganger to turn into somebody Dryland trusts, and then convince him? Because maybe he'd be trouble finding him. Probably he's probably hidden somewhere.
We can use sending.
That's true.
Yeah, he'd be good if he was
Or
willing to help us.
he might know somebody too, even if he didn't want to actually infiltrate.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be the one. Want me to ask him?
Yeah, let's send him a message, see if he can meet up with us. Hopefully he's alive.
Ask Sergeant Cloud and the rest of them, is it all right if I tell him to come here, or is there a place that's better for us to meet?
Sergeant Cloud says, well, one way or another, this is all going to be done tomorrow. So, if you trust him, then yes, you can have him come here.
He does hate Dryland.
And I'm 90% sure he's not Zentarum. Maybe even higher than that.
I think he was.
He definitely didn't tell us he was, but I don't think he has the personality type to be a Zentarum. He's nothing like Erkin.
Yalmik says, I thought everyone in the Zentarum just went around saying how much they were in the Zentarum.
It's true. He has never said that, so.
Makes sense
Right, Erkin?
now.
Since when can Yalmix form opinions?
I have opinions all the time, but every time I say something, you shit
Shut
on me.
up, you.
I'll use sending to Erwin Goodell. And I gotta think about this one for a second. What's the place we're in? What's the name of it again?
Tabaxidermy.
Tabaxidermy, thank
you. Yartar.
Yeah, I'll say Artwind. This is Grimgar. We stayed
Formerly
at your
dwarf.
inn. He can't see me. Stayed at your inn several weeks ago. Tried to help solve the murder mystery. Come to the tabaxidermy.
That's not very good.
I don't know if he's gonna trust that. You should have told him.
I can always use it again, depending what he says back.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you should have at least told him you had a plan to stop Dryland and the Zentarum. So that would have.
Well, if he doesn't want to come, I'll follow up.
Okay, that's fair.
There will be drinks.
There will be drinks. What kind of chips do you want?
Punch and pie.
We have punch and pie. Period.
All right.
Bring a dish to pass.
He says, it's very nice to hear from you. I'm still in the city. Tracking Dryland. It will take me a bit.
Right, I'll use sending again. I'm gonna say.
So wait, before you send that,
Sorry,
so if he's trekking Dryland, then that means he's probably on his trail, which means we might be able to just get him in there now instead of having him come here and losing Dryland. If he comes here, then whatever trail he's on is probably going to go cold, and then you probably won't be able to find him. So we might want to just use our next words to tell him our plan.
I want to make it clear, too, that that you're pretty sure you know where he is, where Dryland is.
Oh, you could also tell him where he is,
Artwin he said he was tracking him.
which means he's behind him.
No, it means he probably doesn't know where he is.
Okay.
He's looking for him.
Okay.
Yeah, we're told. I was just reading it. He's operating out of Shade Dryland,
That's
Mhm.
fine.
according
Right.
to Urshnor, anyway.
Okay, so you should tell him that we know where he is and we need his.
Yeah, I can use
ability.
sending this time. I already marked off this time. 1, 2, 3 more times. All right, so I'll respond and say, we think Dryland is at Shade Dryland. We have planned to attack tomorrow. Need to feed information to Dryland. Would you be able to help?
That was good. I like that.
It's better.
Yeah, that was a great one. 25 exact.
Absolutely. There's nothing I'd rather do.
See, motivation.
I'll head to you right away. Do you need me to bring any snacks?
Damn it! I don't,
You gotta
I wanna
send
use another
Say
spell
yes.
for this.
Say yes.
You have to use another spell. Otherwise, he's gonna think we're rude.
I could use a level 5 spell. I don't even have any lower level spells.
Oh no! You gotta do it.
So what kind of snacks do people want?
Punch and pie.
Peanuts.
Yes, what was that, Maxon?
You
Punch-
hear when you
punch
say
and pie.
when you say what kind of snacks do people want, you hear Kolbaz over your shoulder go, oh fucking hell.
Colbats, snack?
Some nuts.
Nuts.
Trail mix.
I'm sorry, I interrupted Maxon.
Yeah, Maxon, what'd you say?
I mean, I already said punch and pie.
Punch and pie.
Punch and pie. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You typed that. Stupid.
I'll use it. Use sending.
You guys
Oh,
forget
oh,
what
but-
race everyone is constantly.
We knew he was a squirrel.
I always call him. I don't even call him Colbaz. I always call him Squirrel Guy.
Oh, alright.
So I'll respond. Some nuts, trail mix, punch, and pie. And some beer, if you can obtain
Beer.
any or all of that.
Just coming by with the grocery bags.
Get a nice pop.
He says, trail mix and nuts? Question mark?
I'm not responding.
What kind of pie?
Nope, there's no response.
And Homie's on his own. He's got to figure that out.
All right, I never wrote that down. It was nuts and trail mix. Jesus.
Well, trail
Alright.
mix has other stuff in there.
Punch,
Well, I said nuts, and then Colbaz said
punch
nuts.
pie, and beer. Dinner of champions.
Probably should ask for some protein. Well, I guess not.
You know, I could send a bird out over the city saying lemon meringue over and over again.
Make it a
I mean-
protein pie.
Chris eats ice cream for dinner sometimes, so I think this is pretty good.
All right. Is there anything else specific you guys want to do right away?
Kill the squirrel.
Short rest.
Well, assuming you're not going anywhere, I'll tell you there's not going to be another fight. Assuming you don't go
There's-
anywhere today.
There was nothing else we needed to identify, was there?
Yes, there is.
There is. Okay.
Quite a bit, actually.
You two have everything that's magical.
There's
Yeah.
an amulet in the shape of a sunburst a tuning fork. Some of this we might have done, and I don't remember for sure. Platinum hand mirror, a jewel-encrusted dagger, the jars with the heart, lungs, and brain.
Oh god, not those.
Well, you grabbed. That's right. You grabbed that stuff super quick. That's why you have.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Theron, are you going to do each of these one at a time, 10 minutes each? Yeah. Okay. So, Ryan, why don't you list off things in the order that you would, and now identify this, and identify that, and I'll just tell you what each thing is.
gem-encrusted bowl.
Gem-encrusted bowl, I think you've had that for a long time.
Maybe that got moved. That's why that's on there. I think so.
The gem-encrusted bowl, or perhaps you got that from Dundas at some point?
I think I gave that to him at some point because he might have needed it for a spell at some point.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a gem-encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold.
Okay,
Can be
that's
used for
feast spell.
Heroes Feast. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I was holding on to it at one point, and then you said you might need it.
Jar with the heart.
It's an old jar with a preserved heart in it. Not magical.
Jar with the brain.
Same thing.
Jar with
brain.
lungs.
Same thing, but lungs.
Jewel encrusted dagger.
Are you keeping those things or tossing them?
I'm gonna toss them. I'll
Right.
ask Kolbaz if he has any use for them.
He says, "Where did you get that stuff?"
Is it in the tomb in the crypt?
Where in the tomb?
Where the mummy was guarding?
Kind of knew where the mummy was.
You take the mummy parts.
He like shakes his head. He's like, if the mummy ever dies, he appears wherever his heart is.
Oh,
What if we eat the heart?
He goes, I don't want that.
Bury it under your house?
No. He's like, you can leave the brains and lungs. I'll destroy those, but you've got to like take that someplace or banish it somewhere.
Put it in like a volcano? Will that work?
Sure.
If I banish it to another plane, sort of evil plane.
Well, like the spell banish wouldn't work because it just comes back. It's from here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think you need to hurry on that unless you think the mummy like might die sometime soon. But like, even if we just like buried it here, it might be 1,000 years, and all of a sudden the mummy shows up. Like,
Mummy isn't contained to that room.
he is, but if he dies, he appears wherever his heart is.
Like,
what if he finds out that his heart is missing and he?
Well, I would assume he knows.
Can he just leave there?
No, he's stuck there.
So, okay.
He tries to kill himself.
All right, well, I'll hold on to
Well,
that.
what are you confused about, Travis? What do you want to know?
How is he able to respawn? Like his soul can leave, but he can't?
Yeah, there's lots of things that's true for.
So
it's a common thread in D&D.
Is what Maxon just said viable? Could he just kill himself and spawn here? Does it work like that? Because that would be pretty smart.
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, that's what I would do if I was a mummy.
He could. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Huh, that seems probably likely, right? I mean, I doubt he wants to stay there.
Huh.
Huh.
Let me look it up and see if it's really... This is a real thing in the creature.
That would be...
Rejuvenation. A destroyed mummy lord gains a new body in 24 hours if its heart is intact, regaining all its hit points and becoming alive again.
Intact.
A new body appears within 5 feet of the mummy lord's heart. Yeah, I guess just smash it and hope for the best.
Well, now, what if I purify it and then eat it?
Yeah, here you go. I'll hold it out.
Okay, tell me again what the purifying does. Actually, makes someone tries to cast purify food and drink. Okay, that doesn't.
Wait, I got it somewhere else. Where is it?
Should be in your spells.
Purify food.
Maybe it is my spell. So.
It should be. I told you to put it there.
I might just copy. Where are you?
Yeah.
Well, messenger. They have the plans.
Put in your spells. Man.
That's what purify food and drink says.
Free of poison and disease.
Is it non-magical food?
I guess it's magical.
No, it's not magical. He identified it. It's not magical.
You're gonna curse yourself and become a mummy.
I
There's no doubt in my mind that you're gonna become a mummy.
This is
It's a
Yeah,
risk.
it
Yes.
doesn't say that it's free of curses.
I mean, what are the odds of a mummy's heart being cursed?
I mean, 50-50
Decent,
at
it
least.
seems like it.
Cool,
Yeah.
guys.
Isn't a mummy a walking curse?
I'm not the
That's
one.
what he is.
Kolbaz
I'm
looks
the
at the
one
heart, then
from
looks back
school.
at Erkin, and he says, "You do you."
I hate that squirrel.
That's squirrel.
If I become a mummy, I'm going to kill all of you.
Let's
Especially
chop it
squirrel.
up, and then you can eat it still if you want. But at least if we chop it up, maybe you can't spawn by it.
All right, I'm going to purify it first, then we'll chop it up.
Okay.
And think
Okay.
about eating it.
All right, so you use a charge. Great. Okay. It's purified
I'll-
now.
I'll start cutting it up
Slice
into
it up.
bite-sized
Right.
pieces. So you can go stir fry these if you
Chops
want.
it up. Okay.
Is there a fire nearby or something?
There's a kitchen here.
Let's cook some heart.
Okay, Erkin goes and
Yeah,
starts
wow.
cooking the heart. I'll have you guys know that after you took the heart from the tomb, which I honestly couldn't really believe, I decided that every
Yeah,
day I was going to
wow.
roll a D100, and if I ever rolled a 1, the Mummy Lord would show up. But anyway.
I'll use prestidigitation on the heart to add some flavor to it and warm it up a little bit.
Seasoning it.
Well, he's cooking it. He's like cooking it in the pan. Some nice
Crazy.
potatoes.
Maybe you can put in someone's food that we don't want.
Oh, you're eating it, right?
Yeah, I'll eat it.
You got it now.
All right, jewel encrusted dagger.
It's non-magical, but you think it's probably worth more than the bowl.
Ooh,
All right, expensive.
well, it needs that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Platinum hand mirror.
This is a good one. This is absolutely magical. Theron, you identify this as a mirror of the past.
Whoa.
The holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. Instead of the holder's reflection, the mirror presents scenes from the target's past. Information conveyed is accurate but is random and cryptic and presented in no particular order. Once activated, the mirror gives information for 1 minute or less, then returns to normal and cannot be used until the next dawn.
That's sick.
God damn.
Cryptic. Uh-oh. Like
So what do you
cryptic.
want it?
I think either you or I should have it.
Go
I
for
feel
it.
like in
Um,
character Theron would want it because it's an information thing.
I would love to have it.
I will hand it to you.
Okay, is that a U item, or is that a game item? Is that homebrew or
No, I think it's a real item.
okay?
But it's like if you drag it into your inventory, it's not like it does anything.
I won't change any stats.
No.
So
You can just type it into your inventory and then just use the journal if you ever want to look it up.
The tuning fork.
Okay, so the tuning fork, it is magical but doesn't have any abilities. And in identifying it, you learn that the tuning fork is tuned to this plane. It's worth 250 gold, and it is tuned to this plane.
Hmm.
Theron, you are intelligent enough that I wouldn't make you roll. That typically when you're trying to hop from one plane to another, spells that can do that, typically it's a heck of a lot easier to do if you have something that is attuned to the plane that you're traveling to. So that item in particular, if you ever somehow got yourselves trapped in another plane, whether it's an elemental plane or someplace else, that could be useful in getting you back. Basically as a spell component.
Okay.
Hold on to that then, Ryan.
Yep. I'll hold on to that. And then the amulet in the shape of a sunburst.
Non-magical, worth some money.
Okay. And then there's some black onyx, I don't think.
Yep, 2 black onyx, non-magical, worth some money. And you already got your 2 scrolls, right? Soul Cage and Crown of Stars.
I got this other scroll of protection from fiends. I don't remember why I've
Probably
got
had that
that.
a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so. Siren, do you want that?
Is that scroll of protection from fiends?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, I'll
you
take it.
use that?
Let's look it up. Fiends.
Protection from fiends is not a spell?
Yeah, I don't know. How that came from?
It's probably protection from evil and good? That make more sense?
Protection. I have a protection from energy scroll.
Yeah, that's a real spell.
Yeah, it must be. I don't know why I have it listed that way, but
I don't remember ever giving you something like that. I don't know why I would, so it must be protection from evil and good, which you could have gotten at some point. I guess change it to that.
Okay.
It sounds like a real spell, but it's not.
I think it was in my old list here
Yeah.
from. No, it's not. So I don't know how the hell it got in there.
Well,
Oh.
so I'm going to leave the things worth money in my don't know what it is thing yet. Hey, wait a minute. Erkin, you have an item you never identified.
What's that?
You
The
got a
white
jar
substance?
with 3 ounces of white substance.
Yeah, I knew it.
Do you want him to identify it?
Is it best to know?
Oh. You don't have to
Oh.
know.
Yeah, let's figure out what the white substance is.
All right. So Erkin sheepishly walks over and hands you a jar filled with a white sticky substance.
Say anything?
Identify this.
Oh, I don't know if I want this working.
I don't know where it came from. I don't remember.
I'm not opening it though. I'm definitely not tasting it.
Use it as an ingredient in your next meal.
Yeah. Dip it in the mummy heart.
Mayo.
Okay. So you need to answer this question for me. Do you taste it?
Oh,
All right.
absolutely not.
Okay. All right. This is what it is.
What the fuck? It's glue?
Wow. Really crazy strong glue.
Interesting.
Uh,
Glad it's glue.
Yep. It's got 3 ounces in it, so you've got 3 uses.
feel good about giving this back to you, but here you go. Here's your glue.
It's super dangerous.
Universal solvent oil of etherealness.
Wish spell is level 9 spell.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
So
Level is the squirrel.
you don't know what level he is.
Probably like 16.
I do actually have some universal solvent. So.
You do? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know
How the
why.
hell do you have that?
I don't know. I looked it up though. I've got some.
That's good. I think I also have oil of etherealness too.
What the fuck?
I have two. I have 2 oil of
Oh,
etherealness.
good. We
Hey,
can
what's-
undo all of it.
What's the point of having glue if I travel with people that can get rid of it?
Yeah, the
We have-
oils I know you got from Venom Fang.
Mm.
They were other ways through the lava. All right. Is that everything?
Think so.
All right. So, I forgot his name already. The doppelganger.
Hold on. Back.
Wow, I'm just completely blanking.
It's an M.
Artwin Goodell. Artwin Goodell shows up. He has pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
He brought the punch. He brought some dwarven beer. Who knows where he got it
Wow.
and everything. So he's got all that stuff. And I don't think we necessarily have to role play it. You can basically just tell me what you want to tell him, or anything special you want him to do. He's gonna do what you want.
There's an elf now.
Yeah, I introduced myself. Hey, I'm an elf.
Okay. No.
We're gonna attack Snag Mother around noon, and then we're gonna go after Dryland. So we don't want him to run away. So we need you to somehow feed him information that he should be staying, and that's his opportunity to attack. He shouldn't run.
Okay. Yeah, he says he'll give it his best. He wants Dryland dead.
Yeah, we'll kill him. Don't worry.
And I don't know who he's close to. It has to be somebody he's close to, but somebody that's not always hanging out. Because if he turns to somebody that's like right behind him.
Yeah, he would. Right, he would tell you though. Like, I'm a doppelganger. I can read minds. I can transform into people. Like, we spend our whole lives doing this stuff. I got it.
Yeah, cool.
We'll probably reach out to you once we're done. Figure out where he is, if possible.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll try to contact you once we're done with Snag Mother to make sure he hasn't left Shade Dry Island. But we received information just a day or two ago that that's where he was.
Right. I think he's
Try
got.
the crystal ball of scrying too if we need to.
Right. Yeah, you guys got all kinds of goodies. Yeah, he can't. He can't speak telepathically. He can just read thoughts. So you would definitely have to use a spell to contact him.
You can use telepathic bond for at least an hour.
Timing's not going to work on that because it takes too long to traverse the city back and forth.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's. I mean, the whole problem with this is it's going to take you, almost an hour going from one spot to the other anyway. Probably 45 minutes, but
Where's the other Shade Dry Island? Yeah. Does he have any information about the goings on in the city other than what we know?
Yes. He would tell you that he doesn't know how it happened, but he thinks the hand is working for the Astral Society.
What?
That's not good.
Dun, dun, dun.
What a twist.
I don't really care. I hope they all die.
Not rude, but
But sucks.
He says, if I could get close to some members of the hand and have somebody bring it up, I can read Surfath's thoughts. So if you put the idea of, hey, you guys work for the hand, or work for the Astro Society, in a hand member's head, I could probably get more information out of him that way, but it doesn't sound like now is the time for that.
Yeah. We do know one member, but I don't know where she is. She probably wouldn't come meet us. How far away can you read thoughts?
I closed the thing. 1 sec. I mean, it's got to be close. Creature within 60 feet.
Well, we know where the hand is generally. The wink and kiss. Right?
Sounds right.
You want to try that or not bother? I could contact Urshnoi and say something about it.
Do you
But
have any
what
spells?
was that?
You have any sending spells left?
I got one. You just have to be really lucky, and then I couldn't contact
The reasoning
him.
for not letting her join us last time? Oh, you didn't want to make enemies of the hand, right? Fine.
It was a really complicated conversation.
I think that was why you didn't want them to come after us, and then they came after us anyway.
Kind of. At the end of it, she had basically said that they have a code of loyalty. Once you're a member, you don't leave. And so if she abandoned them to go with you guys, she would need you guys to kill all of them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd spend her whole life looking over her shoulder, and you guys didn't want to do that.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
And now I kind of do. But
It'll be hard to be sure we got them all, but
yeah,
I mean, if we kill their leader, who's to say they don't, forget disband anyway? Then why would they have any reason to come after her? I mean, I'm guessing they're gonna be protecting Dryland or around Dryland or fighting with Dryland. So if we find Dryland, we'll probably find them.
true.
I mean, once I take over the Zentarum and sick them on those guys, well, everything will be fine.
Oh, you have a plan to overtake the Zentarum?
Yes.
Plan.
Show them a membership card.
Where you at?
That's step one.
Huh? That's step 2.
Take over the Zentarum. Kill Snagmother. Yeah, that's the one.
Well, maybe you can try that. We'll wait to see if that succeeds,
Yeah,
and then
Go do that. We'll wait here.
yeah, we'll go from there.
Are you gonna use the glue?
I'll use the glue to put myself as their leader. Permanently.
Maybe you can glue yourself to the Snagmother. Then she won't want you killed because then you'll be stuck to her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is all coming together.
Although, couldn't they just carve off all of you except for the piece of flesh glued to the Snagmother?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, how does that work? That's not a wish spell, is it? You can't just cut it off, can you?
Well, you can cut off the parts that's not the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut off an arm. There's no glue on that arm. Just on the hands.
So you could give it a dry work and see if it works.
Okay, but really though, do we contact her or no?
I guess only if we want to tell her we're gonna try to kill everybody, and I don't know if that makes a lot of sense to have
So
this
what
other guy's name try to listen in.
to know from her? I already forgot.
What was that?
What are we trying to get out of her to tell us?
Just information about the hand working with Dryland.
And that they do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that where he is or his level of protection or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what she might know, or if he's got plans. Yeah, maybe he's planning an attack or an escape or something like that.
Oh, they're thinking I want a snack on Mummy Heart.
Oh yeah, you didn't eat that yet.
And I'm gonna start eating it.
Just to see what happens, make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1, come on. Come on, natural 1. That's pretty good.
Okay. You don't feel any different.
It's not poisoned.
I think your nipples are a little longer, but that's about it. All right, what do you think, Nixon? Or do you think we should kill all the hand and take Urshnora back and get information from her?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You're Schnorra?
Yeah, do you think we should contact her, have her join us, and kill all of the hand?
We should do something about the hand if they're working with the Astral Society.
The problem is we don't really know what the connection is, and Urshnora is the only way we can get information. But she'll only join us if we kill all of the hand. So it's either go with no information, or we have to have her join us, and then we have to kill all of them.
She's supposed to not be our friend, right?
Yeah, I mean, we spared her life, and then she worked with us, and then we ditched her, and then she joined the hand.
We paid her to do stuff for a little while.
Yeah, paid her for a little bit.
That's our emotional attachment to her. We gave her money for services. Well, that
What
one time.
about-
Yeah, we didn't
What
save her
about-
life, did we?
We spared her at the water, where we were looking for her.
At that wagon, right?
No, this was at the water temple. What was it called? The water keep.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Where Chris's
that's
first
right.
character died.
That's
That's
right.
where Romulus stabbed him, yeah.
Mhm.
And we agreed to spare her. Like the one time we actually spared somebody.
And then she ended up finding out where the fire orb was and helping you guys locate it in Yartar.
Very helpful. And
She's not all bad.
I mean, she kind of just goes where the money is, I think. I don't think she's motivated by evil or good.
I mean, I'm
She's
cool
motivated
with
by
it.
survival.
Yeah, I mean, she was only upset with us really since one of us caused the chaos in the city to begin with, and to tell her about it.
Yeah. Of course, we didn't know that either. Only one of us knew.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
hoping it is.
What did you say?
Colbaz did it.
I don't feel the need to contact her. I don't think. I mean,
Okay.
if we happen to get a fight with the hand, and we can spare her,
I don't think
I'm
the
okay
hands
with that. But
are big enough because, like, we kill the hands, main leader or whatever, then maybe they'll stop getting in the way and she can live happily with their group or whatever. Or we kill enough of them where they all disband and she's free anyways.
true.
Or we kill her and kill her
She just ends up the next place.
in the next world.
All right, that's fine.
Just roll a die.
We could roll a dice or die.
Got my
We're
cards.
doing
check
a
it
roll.
out.
D4, 1 or 2, we contact her. 3 or 4, we don't.
I got my playing cards.
Sure.
How do you shuffle those cards?
Is anything
1 or 2,
shuffle?
we contact her. Okay, I guess we contact her.
What do you want me to say to her?
You can say something like, we were going to leave, stay out of the hands away, but they want to kill us anyways. We'd like you to join us. We will obviously compensate you, and we will destroy the hand. Something along those lines.
So my last spell. So if we want to tell her anything about meeting up with us, it'd have to be tomorrow. Or are we just like gonna?
That at the end, say something like, "This is my last spell of the day. Respond tomorrow."
I'm all out of minutes.
A lot to say.
I feel like it's a common message in D&D that a guy sends to a woman.
This is my last spell of the day. Respond tomorrow is 10 words.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, it spells, baby.
Something like that, but shortened if you can.
All right. You
just say like, we'll respond again tomorrow.
all right. You sending. See if I can do this off the cuff. I want to try to do it off the cuff, not write it down.
Try
Speak from the heart.
emojis.
Nora, we were going to leave the hand alone, but they want to kill us. We will try to kill them. We'll
This isn't going well.
contact you tomorrow. That's
What?
all we got.
Why do you say her name? She knows her name.
I don't know.
Yeah, you kind of wasted a word with her name.
All right. That's fine. You actually didn't say anything about the Astro Society at all.
True.
I thought the point was that you wanted to find out if he had it. But anyway, okay. It's I want you to make a persuasion check.
Very good at that. I got my ranking signature, so I'm going to use it
Okay.
in case I roll poorly. Or I just get advantage.
You
that's
just
what
get
it is.
advantage. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Persuasion.
Lucky 13. Okay. So she is quiet. You don't hear any response for about a full minute. And she says, "If you can give me a warning before coming to the wink, I can find a way to help you. I'm glad you want help. That's 25 words.
Okay. I'll relay that.
You should put a timer on that spell. We have 10 seconds to say the 25 words.
I do, or the person responding?
Both.
Oh.
Be a lot more fun.
Did I miss anything big? Did she respond?
Yeah, were you gone? Travis?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Did she respond?
Yeah, she did.
Is it good news or bad news?
She said, if you can give me a warning before coming to the wink, I can find a way to help you. I'm glad you want help.
May or may not be an ambush, but I guess we can kill him there if it is.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll have our hands full with
The
Stag
hand.
Weather and Dryland. Yeah, the hand. Well,
Yeah.
we might not go after them tomorrow. We might be out of
It's gonna be a big day tomorrow.
ammo
Yeah.
before we go after.
We kill everyone in Yartar.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
up for it.
excited for all of this. This is great.
Or could
Third.
you have Yartar with the first thing, and now he's gonna kill all the other half personally.
I'm gonna kill them all myself.
Angel of Death.
Take him away.
Cut to 2 months earlier, and Erkin is buying up all of the body bag stock.
Gonna need a bigger bag.
He secretly owns all of the funeral homes in Yartar.
Yeah, he's at the tomb. Boy, Mr. Erkin, why do you need so many tombs? You'll
I
see.
know, boy. You'll see.
Hmm.
And then he eats all the hearts.
Right. It goes. The camera pans behind Erkin's eyes, and there's like a little mummy in his brain.
Will explain a lot.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do? So, with that, Artwin Goodell does take off to get started right away. So is there anything else you guys want to do before we end the day and go into tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Okay. So long rested up.
All right.
All right. Yeah, get those boots going.
Okay, meow mix is all set. And then if there's any abilities people will have to roll for, go ahead and do that. And then also let me know, are there any like one-use magic items or whatever, or potions or anything
Let's
you
roll.
guys want to use?
I'm looking for a low roll.
I think the high ones are cool stuff. Let's see.
So we can use the mirror. We've got the crystal ball scrying. Do you have anything else? Anybody you want to use today?
I might take this powder later. The shambles
Both
green
rolled
powder. Huh?
You both rolled a 95.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
What are the odds of that?
We're just talking abyssal, or so, what's a good language to talk in? Infernal, maybe? Oh, I guess I just know. Well, can I speak those languages, or do I just know them?
Yeah, you can speak them. The scariest one is certainly Abyssal. So, Abyssal is okay. There's three different types of fiends. Okay, um, there are devils, demons, and Yugoloths. Okay, and devils are like, think Satan, like horned, wings. Some of them are sexy. Like, those are devils. And Yugoloths are more like, I'm not sure what mythology they're from, but they would be like, some of them look like aliens, some of them look like animal people, some of them have like tentacles, and then but demons are like the scary, like hellish monster things, that might be covered in eyeballs and like really gross, disgusting, monstrous, terrifying things are the demons. Like, they're the scariest looking things in D&D. And Abyssal is their language.
Okay, I'm only going to speak in abyssal today until someone makes me stop.
Ugh. I don't know if anybody understands you.
I know. I want to freak him out.
I don't know any of that.
Meowmix doesn't. I wonder what language Kolbaz is. Kolbaz knows. He's smart. I didn't write it down. It just says any 6 languages. I'm going to say Abyssal is not one of them. Well, anyway. Yeah, so any items you have that you want to use right away, before you leave, like, you're still at taxidermy. So don't use things that are like going to expire by the time you get there.
Did someone mention like bludgeoning damage being important? I'm trying to remember what.
In the Water Baron's Hall, you cannot do slashing or piercing damage
That's right.
at
Yep.
all. Doesn't
Where?
work. In the Water Baron's
Baron's
Hall.
Hall.
It's more than just that. These guys would know. They'd be able to tell you. So I don't have it right in
I
front of me.
wrote down teleportation is blocked. Physical attacks have no effect other than bludgeoning.
Teleportation out is blocked. You can teleport like within from place to place.
Okay.
You can't like teleport out of the building though. But let me see, because I thought there were other damage types.
That sucks. I don't have any other damage type, really.
Brave Sickening Glove.
Well, let me see if it may be just only non-magical though. Oh, it includes magical. Yeah, it prevents slashing and piercing damage. So, including magical.
Who here is all set with that? Who's got things that are not slashing and piercing?
I don't.
Things that are not. You mean like melee weapons?
Yeah.
I have a quarterstaff.
I would say that Jacob Rashman could probably give you any weapon you want, Chris. What, you want a bludgeoning weapon?
Sure.
One-handed?
Yes.
What are you proficient with?
Proficient in blowguns. Longbow, longsword, martial weapons, short bow, short
Martial
sword.
weapons. All right, so anything. So for one-handed,
Simple weapons.
is a flail the only thing? Flail or a
Warhammer?
morning star? No, morning star's piercing. Oh, warhammer. There you go. Yeah.
If he's got a Warhammer, I'll take one too.
Yeah, you could use a warhammer or a flail. He wants a one-handed weapon. You'd have to use strength for it because it's not a finesse weapon, of course.
Mhm. There are no finesse bludgeoning weapons, are there?
No. That is completely the opposite.
Yeah.
Let me look at our throwing hammers. Light hammer, no. No dagger. Dagger is the only simple melee weapon. Yeah. Yeah, but if you guys want warhammers, you can take them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab one.
They just be strength. Yeah, it makes bows really difficult too, because they do piercing damage. Time to stock up on bombs or something, I guess. I don't know.
Give you my bombs if you want them.
No. I don't want your bombs. I think I have a blowgun.
Blowgun does piercing damage,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Still think yeah, it probably does. I do have one though.
They use
Won't be effective,
bullets,
though.
not darts, but I think it's still piercing damage.
You don't want the glow of sickness?
Those are yours.
I mean, I've got plenty of magic. I'm just gonna...
Remember that she's a necromancer.
Is that... I thought that was acid. What is that?
Oh, is Glove of Sickness acid?
I don't remember. Let me see.
I didn't think so. I thought it was poison. Poison, yeah.
My Warhammer go. I thought I just dragged it in here.
You might have accidentally dragged in proficiency.
You're right, I did.
Do that all the time.
Romancy
I
spell.
was already proficient with it, so it didn't do anything.
Another
good.
idea is let him attune to the trebuchet scepter.
Yeah, that's a good one. With that,
Can Maxon take his hand off and hand it to him?
I was just gonna use my fist.
Just punch him to death.
Yeah, yeah. Maxon's hard thing is that piercing won't work, and it's a necromancer. He has a necrotic bow.
Both of his things won't work.
I have my forger's fist.
Mm-hmm.
click this.
You're much better with the Warhammer than stupid Chris.
Yeah, I use strength, so
Less damage though.
Yeah. I got a dueling style.
Weird.
Dueling with a hammer. On guard!
do you want the scepter? The scepter's really good, actually.
What's the scepter do?
Dexterity.
Scepter.
It's It's
Yeah,
attunement,
they have to make a dexterity throw. Yeah, attunement. Find it here. You get to cast catapult at level 4. So basically, they have to make a dexterity throw, and if they fail, it does 68 damage. It does a lot of damage. It's only got 4 charges, but still.
What kind of saving throw?
They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
You're basically telepathically picking up a rock and launching it at them.
Yeah, it's alright. I got my helmet. I gotta use more. I can actually use it on this weapon because it doesn't have a plus whatever that gets nullified.
The other idea is that Grimgar gives you the gauntlets.
Yeah, that's true.
That would make your strength 19.
God damn.
Gauntlets of Orc power.
You're not equipped with those?
He is.
I have them, but I could give them to you. I'm trying to think if it's going to bother me, though.
Yeah,
Can I
you
still
still
wear
gotta
my
use
armor.
What's your normal strength?
14.
Yeah, you can wear the armor.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of spells. I've got.
I do have boots that just make me learn a language. That's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say.
Do you think the language will come in handy today?
No.
Who's
No.
to say?
Maybe I could use it. I could pretend to be a demon.
Maybe she'll summon some demon and you can convince him to join us and kill her.
All powerful demon on our side.
He's really good at convincing people of things.
That's
True. That's all I do. That is my flaw.
He's too convincing.
Do I think that she'll be immune to necrotic damage because she's a necromancer?
I don't think there's any way you know.
Okay.
Unless she has an item, I think it's only undead that's necromancy, right? Wouldn't we know that?
Oh, she's pretty powerful.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's naturally immune to necromancy unless they're undead. So unless she had an item or a spell, I think that would be common knowledge.
Yeah, I'm still gonna switch a spell around.
Yeah, I think it's fair to assume she's got something to either make her resistant or immune.
Whatever happened to your Pegasus, Grimgar?
I had to leave the horn with Venom Fang
Ah.
so we could get that other stuff. I want to go back there and get it back for Jellybean.
Jellybean. Cut to Venomfang riding a Pegasus.
Get ride it.
He rides a Pegasus named Jellybean that phrases, "It don't Gumby." Who is this guy?
Gumby.
Better not be riding Jellybean. Son of a bitch, I'll kill him.
When his is the only body that has literally Gumbied.
It's true. You better not be riding. That's the last straw. If anything is riding Jellybean, that's the last straw.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. I don't care. Go in with a big plan.
Pops a blood vessel.
Oh, so that's all it ever took.
Grimgargo's Super Saiyan. Maxon's hiding in the corner.
Yeah, I'd better get rid of inflict wounds, I think. So, Chris, you want anything or no?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
I'm good. Well, I should give her the boots. No, I'm gonna keep the boots. Keeping the boots. I'm good.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Keeping the boots.
He said okay or something. All right, are you guys all set?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll decide. I'm switching one spell out, and I'll figure it out here.
Sure. So it's going to take about an hour to get there. What time do you guys want to leave? And do you travel stealthy? If you travel stealthy, it's going to take twice as long.
I don't think there's any reason to be stealthy, is there?
No, we're killing everyone today.
I mean, Grimgar's not going to pass any kind of stealth check anyway. Might as well not waste our time. Unless you want to use your stealth move.
No, I'm gonna save that for when we need it. I think.
I think time is of the essence.
Sure.
I don't know. What do you think? Is that stupid? It's better to be safe.
Hmm.
So we could take even longer if we get into a fight on the way.
How long will it take to get from here to the Waterbarons Hall?
It'll take an hour. It'll take 2 hours if you stealth. But you can tell me what time you want to leave.
That's true. We could just leave a little early.
Let's leave early. Try to get there early too. Maybe we get there like 11 to scope things out.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you're leaving at like 9.
that's fair.
Okay.
Stealth.
Okay, and then as far as you like either drinking potions or using abilities with timers, things like that, let me know when you do it in the process, because I may not just stop automatically at any point here. All right, so and Erkin didn't use his thing, so that's a 5 for Theron. Oh, also, what did you guys want Bootlip to do? You want him to go with Kolbaz and them?
Safer for him. Or do
Yeah,
we
I'd
want him to
say
come
so.
with
Yeah, I guess come with us if he's willing to.
He is not stealthy either. Just a
It's in a
FYI.
wheelchair.
I have him full bass.
Not so
Right,
much about
that's
being in a wheelchair, it's the fact that he is a fighter.
When was the last time you saw a ninja in a wheelchair?
This is a fantasy world. He's perfectly capable.
Mm.
All right, have him go call Bess.
Put his token out there for nothing. He's got a
Okay.
spear anyway, so it's not going to do any damage in the thing. Okay, so you guys got a 5, a 17, an 11, a 10, Maxon? Stealth?
Check.
One of those.
Ooh. Still higher than me.
It's a 1.
Okay. So you guys leave at like 9 o'clock, attempting to stealth through the city. All right. At a certain point, maybe halfway there, Maxon stumbles and makes a noise, and you hear like a deep voice say, "What was that? Should we check it out?" And you
I start
hear
making cat noises.
make a performance check. You hear kind of a feminine voice, and you can't
It's with a
quite
minus 1.
make out what it says back. And then certainly Maxon, if not all of you, starts hearing boots approach. Maxon starts meowing, and you hear they all kind of stop, and you hear some grumbling, and then they keep coming.
Let's
Shit.
run.
Oh no, they like cats.
Hustle around a corner.
Okay, so you guys take off. All right, and you're trying to hide.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make stealth checks again.
Fucking A.
Um,
Actually, I should be at disadvantage anyway. Sorry. Well, twice, but still.
okay, so you got a
Still
7,
7.
18, 4, 12, and 14. Okay, understood. Let me just do perception quick. And we will see. Okay. Um, you hear the feet stop, and then you hear a woman's voice say, "All right, we know that you're here. Show yourselves."
Do we recognize the voice?
Make a perception check. No.
Damn. Okay. I guess I step out.
Okay.
Follow.
Okay.
We don't have any trouble.
Ooh. You see 4 just huge brutish guys wearing helmets and carrying big shields and spears.
Humans?
Yep, they look like gladiators basically. And you see this like super sexy elf woman wearing like a leather outfit with calf high, or I'm sorry,
High?
huh?
Knee high?
Higher than that boots.
Thigh high?
Thigh high boots. And she's like wearing like these fancy gloves. And she says, "And who might you be?"
I can be whoever you want me to be, baby.
Good
Okay.
answer.
I don't know. Make a check. I don't know what it should be. Performance or persuasion, maybe.
They're both terrible, so I think that's pretty much what my performance should be.
She says, "Oh, how cute. But really, who are you?"
Who are you? And why
We're,
are
we're a couple of elves traveling with our human companion.
Yeah, we just trying
He's
not
not a
to be
slave.
There are 5 of you.
Oh yeah, sorry, Yogi Bear.
forgot about him.
You said a couple of
Yeah.
elves that are human companion.
Who are you guys with?
She says, "Oh no, I want to know your allegiances first. Who are you with? What are you doing?"
We are
I'm-
with us.
Yeah, I'm the leader of the Zentarum.
No, he's not.
I will be.
Oh, are you with the Zentarum then?
No, he's not. He has high aspirations, but he's not.
I got the membership card.
He doesn't have a membership card.
Dude.
She's just looking at you expectantly. The 4 guys behind her like have their weapons out and they're all tensing up.
You actually have a card.
Yeah, I got a membership. I whip it out.
Okay. I get really serious.
Wait,
All of us.
you whip it out? What do you do with it?
I just hold it for everyone to see.
All right.
It's fake.
What were you gonna say, Theron?
It doesn't matter anymore.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say after messing around I get really serious and I start casting. Well, I begin the spell the Ray of Frost, so I got like ice around my hands,
Uh-huh.
and I start to saying, if you guys, and I just say, if you and your big men there want to survive this encounter, I suggest you get out of the way.
Okay. Make a intimidation check. 17. She looks at you and her mouth has kind of changed and it looks like she's got like fangs now. And she says, "Go ahead and try it." We're going to roll initiative. All right. And then I got to figure out where everybody is.
Good thing you didn't seduce her.
Oh,
You're pretty intimidating.
yeah, I mean, I have a proficiency in intimidation.
Yeah, it was
Pretty-
good, but these guys ain't Zentarum.
You never are.
Sometimes they are.
Yeah, we did have those Astral Society tokens, but I didn't know who they were with, so I didn't want to whip those out either.
Mm-hmm. Well, it
Yeah.
was, you had to guess.
Yep.
I don't know why nobody's tokens are appearing on the screen for me.
I have attacked as soon as she said, "I'd like to see you try and show her fangs." Since I was preparing. For
yeah.
us.
Sure. Page is acting really weird for me for some reason. I don't know why.
Mine said connection
Yeah, me too.
was bad.
Okay, maybe that's. All right. So situate yourselves. Where you would be. They were coming. Are you guys all looking at the map?
Mhm.
They were all coming from over here. I'm gonna put them out after you decide how you were set up.
I think what would have transpired was because I came out first. And I think Grimgar came out next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Erkin was the last one to speak up.
I'll say Melmix would have gone all the way around the corner there.
I don't think Maxton ever stepped out
Yeah,
either.
he can be back. Okay.
I think this makes the most sense.
Grimgar's not in the initiative for some reason?
I forgot to click on my token.
Oh no.
I don't see anybody in initiative.
We'll do it
right
again
now.
so
Yeah.
it has a number.
Sorry. Almost the same.
Oops, I whispered that. I think they probably showed up in the initiative anyway. Even though it was whispered,
Okay.
yeah. Grimgar, what should you have been?
I should have been 15.1.
Pretty much the same.
It should be an 8.16.
You should be?
Yeah, because it like deleted mine, so I had to
Oh.
re-hit. That was the first one. One right above Chris, if you want to look.
Nope, I just believe you. Okay, before we do this fight, I forgot something. I forgot something I was supposed to do. Because I got distracted. So you guys got some renown for the stuff that you did. So Lord's Alliance. Who's Lord's Alliance?
Not me.
Me, I believe.
Well, whoever's Lord's Alliance, you get 5 points, 5 renown
Damn.
for completing the Yartar tomb.
Lord's Alliance. Okay, I'm at 10 now.
Okay. So that's why I wanted to do this, just in case that kind of stuff happened. At 10. At 10 for Lord's Alliance, you are now a Sting Blade. And you gain, for Lord's Alliance, proficiency in one of those things.
Okay,
Whose Order of the Gauntlet?
me.
Oh no, I'm not a member. I just have 1 renown. Somehow.
Okay, so Order of the Gauntlet, you also get 5
Whoa.
for your Tartoon.
I'm at 11.
Me too.
All right. I tried so hard not to forget. So you are a White Hawk. White Hawk.
White Hawk.
Yep. And you gain proficiency, both of you, in
Proficiency in any standard language. Does that mean you get to learn a language, or you get?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
Pick a language. Yep. Maybe Abyssal, huh?
Ooh.
So Order of the Gauntlet gets that second group.
I feel like I have all those already.
Did you guys had 1 vial of were-rat blood, right?
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay. Do you turn that in? Remember they were looking for that.
Yes, I kept trying to find someone that wanted it.
So you each get 1 renown Order of the Gauntlet for that, and you get a single greater healing potion
Ooh.
that you need to hand off to somebody.
Maxon, you want it?
Which one?
Greater healing potion.
Sure.
You get 1 between the 2 of you?
Yes, 1 total.
Yeah, you take it, Maxon.
Okay. I think I already have proficiency in all those things.
And proficiency.
Oh wait,
I doubt it.
not the other. The only one that's not is leather workers tools. I think. I
You
have
really
land.
proficient?
I have land, carpenter, smith, water, mason, woodcarver. The only one I don't have on there is leather worker.
All right. Add leather worker then. Jesus. Bootlip also gives you guys a mission for Order of the Gauntlet that I don't think you already had.
Okay. That was the lady that spared us before, right?
Yep. You got to deal with her going. Harper's.
I'm in the Harpers.
You get 5 for investigating Rundruth Manor.
Fuck yeah, I'm 15 now.
15 is nothing new. 25 is the next one.
Higher though. So
Mhm.
that's
All right.
I didn't know I was clicking that.
You
I'm
caught
trying
up.
to figure out how to
Pretty good
adjust.
roll.
Trying to adjust. Why does it say
They weren't very good rolls. They're all below
What?
10.
all the other ones have a question mark, but that one has an 8? How did that happen?
Yeah, mine
You
did the
see
same thing.
where for the other ones it says query, and you changed it to strength.
I didn't change anything. It's just how it was
Alright.
already.
Then I will just change it. There.
There.
What
Okay.
it should be.
I don't know what it should be,
I
but
mean, query is fine. It just means which ability I'm making you, because like if you were doing Smith's tools and you have proficiency in it, I might make you do strength or dexterity for making a weapon, or intelligence for examining a weapon,
See.
right? Or wisdom to see how it's been used, or constitution to try to swallow it. So it could be a number of different abilities. Are you caught up, Ryan? Because I know you had a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking at standard language. Oh,
Okay.
Abyssal's exotic language, this says.
Okay.
Maybe I should do Elvish since I'm an elf now.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right.
And
And
then I'll keep talking to Theron and Erkin in Elvish. I'm very proud of it.
all right. You also get 5 renown for or I'm sorry, 2 renown for Mintarn mercenaries for the Yartar tomb. Two renown for that.
Okay.
What are you at on Mintarn mercenaries?
You learned
7.
Elvish?
What was that, Joe?
You learned Elvish?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, I didn't realize you were so low in Mintarn mercenaries. That's weird.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Are you sure that's right?
I also know Elvish.
So it's on both my D&D Beyond
Alright.
and this.
Fine.
I don't know.
Maxon knows all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think I started with that.
All right.
Yeah,
I didn't
maybe
actually position
14.
these guys. I just set them out. So she's here, and they are grouped behind her like that. All right. Theron, who are you attacking with that shot?
Sure.
All right.
Did you see what the roll was?
God no.
Oh God.
I thought you were about to roll it. There's so many rolls.
15, if I remember. Fuck, I don't know where it is.
Ray of Frost, 15.
Yeah, you found it?
There it is. Yeah. 15 hits. It doesn't look like she takes the full damage. All right. Meowmix is up first, of course.
Where did I go?
Huh?
I'm not on the initiative.
Yes, you are at the bottom.
I don't see him.
Nope.
Not mine.
Erkin's on the bottom for me.
It's not shuffled for me.
Or no.
Oh, yeah, I'm also out of
actually,
order.
it's not in order, actually.
Okay, I'll sort it again. Actually, Theron's in the wrong place.
Yeah, that's why.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't see Maxon at all.
Jesus. No, Theron's on there twice.
Uh-oh, it carried over from the last map somehow, but didn't leave me in, and it left out Maxon for some of us, not for others.
We've got
No,
Erkin
I'm
twice.
gone.
Erkin, what's yours supposed to be?
The first roll is 18.2.
Okay. Okay, it looks right on mine. Let me see if I turn it off or I close it and then open it back up. Is everybody there now?
I think that made it worse.
People.
Looks
For me,
better.
you removed me, you removed Erkin. I don't see Maxon.
It's only Meowmix, Lady, Grimgar, and then the
The
Brute.
Knights. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
they're in order now, but only those 4.
let's do this. So whoever isn't showing up, roll again.
We can keep the initiative roll. That's fine. You don't have to change it. Damn it. He's just so fast. Damn it.
Who else is missing? Is that everybody?
No, I'm missing. Hold on. I gotta find my character on the map.
You're going to say keyboard.
Gotta find my keyboard.
Oh, I almost got the same roll.
Almost. What are the odds? It's not even close. I have no idea what it's doing. I don't think we messed anything up. But, okay. That looks right. Meow Mix, Urkin, Lady, Gladiator, Grimgar, Theron, Maxon. Right?
Right.
Okay. So Meow Mix. Oh boy, Meow Mix. What are you gonna do? Got so many spells.
It's a long day ahead of us, Meow Mix. Don't waste them all.
For future reference, Meow Mix does have Pass Without Trace as a level 2 spell.
It's a good one.
Is that your stealth thing?
Yeah.
That's what Urkin has, yeah.
So next time Meow Mix can do it if you want. I forgot he had it. I didn't even look at his stuff. Yeah, he'll use heat metal. Fuck it. On the farthest south gladiator.
That one?
So he pops out, casts the spell. So this guy takes 9 fire damage. And has to make a saving throw or drop his weapon. Till the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each subsequent turn to cause the damage to happen again. Okay, so he's got to succeed on a con save or drop it. Still whispering. But he got a 20 total, so he does not drop it. But that just means Meow Mix can continue to hurt him on subsequent turns. Urkin, you're up.
Alright, I'll hop in the front here. I'll say in Abyssal, your souls are mine. And then I will put Hunter's Mark on her. And
Are you
whip
wearing
her.
the boots?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you changed. Oh.
No, keeping the boots, remember?
Alright.
Then, yeah, Hunter's Mark. And whip it.
On who?
On the main girl there.
Main girl, okay.
On the dead girl. Okay. Ooh, check the box. Whip. Why is there 8 plus 6? What the fuck?
You rolled
Did
a
a crit.
natural 20, dude.
Oh. That's pretty good.
Wow,
Very good.
2.
So that is
27.
13, yeah, 27. Okay.
Whip number 2.
That hits.
Whip number 3 with a D8 on top.
Hit. 12 plus 3, 15 damage. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm badass in the first turn. That's it.
Okay. She says back to you in Abyssal. She says, or maybe it will be your souls that we take.
What are the odds? The first person I talk to.
Yeah, I know. I know. So anyway, wings sprout from her back.
I just got slashed for 50-something damage.
Wings sprout from her back. She flies up, say 15 feet, and then flies over to here, so that's 45 feet. And I need Maxon to make a wisdom saving throw.
Every fight.
All right.
Wait for the weak spot. Your brain.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, she's got 15 feet left. So she flies to there.
Oh, it doesn't say what happened.
You don't know what happened. So
You're cursed or something, dude.
Did she fly?
south.
Okay. She. All right.
She's on the other side of the roof now.
Okay, I can't see her.
You cannot see her. All right. Then these guys go. So I'll do them one at a time. Let's see. 4 people. 1, 2, 3. Can they fit? It's probably not fair to stick them right up against Theron. I don't think they can fit.
Tight squeeze.
Yeah, so I would say that he's not dropping his weapon. He's going to hold on to it despite the fact that it's glowing red hot in his hand. The first 2 are going to attack Erkin, and the third one's going to attack Theron diagonally. Okay, first he tries to bash you with his shield. He misses. And then he tries to spear you twice. 19 misses. 12 misses. Okay. The second one's going to do the same thing, same order. 17 misses. 15 misses. 19 misses. They're rolling really low.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Every attack was under 20, and they have a +7. Which means they rolled a 12 or lower with every attack. All right, Theron. Tries to bash you with the shield. 17.
It's me.
You let it hit you?
I'll use shield.
Okay, you shield it. Spear. That hits you.
That hits. Wow.
14 damage. That's unlucky, huh? Oh, I rolled all those attacks against Chris. Not a single roll over 20, but then I attacked the poor wizard.
I have 21 right now too, so you just beat me.
Yep, and that one missed too. Alright, the last guy can throw 2 spears, so he'll go after Grimgar. So Grimgar, miss, Grimgar, miss. Alright. That's it. Grimgar's turn.
Hey, I'm going to whip out one of the diamonds I have. Cast Incite Greed. Doesn't show up. I will post it.
Yeah, you gotta redo what it says posts when you do it.
That was one I had to put in. It's not on Roll20. So
I just mean you gotta update the settings in your spell list so that when you click it, it actually posts. There's a setting
let's try this.
that says what happens when you press the button.
There it goes.
Yeah. So you pull out a coin,
Gem.
gem. Choose any number of creatures within range that can see you. Any number of creatures? Huh. Each target succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until the spell ends. Until you do anything harmful to it. It'll do nothing but use its movement to approach you in a safe manner. Okay, and they make a wisdom save at the end of each turn. So all 4 of them can see that. We got 2 successes and 2 fails. So I would have gone from top to bottom, so the 2 fails are this guy and this guy.
Okay.
So they've got to use their turns to safely approach you and stare at the gem.
Yep.
Oh boy, that's complicated. They're just charmed, so any attacks against them won't have like advantage or anything.
No. And if they get hit, they.
If you or your companions do anything harmful to it, it ends. They don't make another saving throw, it just ends.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
No, that's all I'll do.
Okay. Aaron.
So don't attack these 2 guys for now. That was that saying, basically.
Right. Or
Okay.
you'll end that effect.
Are they wearing any armor made of metal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Shock and Grasp, which would give me advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Use it on this guy.
Yep. Alright, 16 damage.
And not make a reaction till the start of his next turn. So I'm gonna move.
Nice. Good move.
Thank you. And I'll go. They can still see me from here. Are these buildings corners, or you can see through them?
There's corners. Putting the lines on all of this was a
that's hard.
nightmare.
Yeah.
And the only way to do it was to put the line on basically the roof. So
Fair to assume they can't see me here.
yeah, they cannot see you there.
Okay, then I will end here.
Okay. Maxon, it is your turn.
Crap.
Are you standing on the ground?
Right now I am. Can I still attack these guys?
Look at my message.
You probably can't see them.
What message?
I've been sending you messages.
Oh, I didn't see that last one. Okay. I do. Sorry, I accidentally backed out. I do this to Theron. That one.
Okay. So he is or no, he had his turn again. So a 17. Do you want to shield?
No.
Alright. And he stabs you again. So you've taken 17 piercing damage so far. And then you've got one more attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have again.
That does not hit. Alright. And your turn ends. Yamix uses his bonus action to do the heat metal damage automatically to the one guy. does 7 damage. And does he have to make the save again? This is damage. Takes damage from it. He must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop it. Okay. So another con save. He succeeds. Okay. Meowmix says, Maxon, what the hell are you doing? He's on our side. You guys know what's wrong with him?
No idea.
No, what
I
happened?
couldn't tell you.
I said
Her.
she's sexy. I work for her now.
Maxon.
He is going to cure wounds at level 1 Theron. Oh god, he rolled horrible, didn't he? Yeah, he rolled a 1. You get 5 hit points. Way to go, Meowmix. He heads back behind the building again. Erkin. So this guy's taken like 30 points of damage. These two are staring at Grimgar's shiny gem.
Alright, I will whip this guy twice. No hunter's mark. Just whip. Commence.
Okay, no hunter's mark, right, okay. That hits. Yeah, that hits, yeah. That hits. Good rolls. Another 13 damage. With that hit, he is more than bloodied.
And
Sure.
I will stay where I am.
Okay. Okay. She is going to fly back over 20 feet and then down 15, so that's 35. And she grabs Maxon around the waist and just kisses him hard on the mouth. Maxon, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Maxon always gets the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Man, she's not even a farm girl.
She's a demon.
She's a succubus, I think.
You said Constitution?
Yeah,
Yeah.
con save. That's pretty good.
Yep. Okay.
You're harder back.
No, he kisses her less back. All right, you take psychic damage of 31. Or, I'm sorry. You take half of it because you succeeded, so you take 15. You take
This
15.
is on the way to the hard fight.
You take 15 damage. You take 15 damage psychic, and your hit point maximum is temporarily reduced by 15.
That's exactly what I am.
She's used 35 feet so far. So she's got 25 feet left. There we go. The corner here.
How'd she look when she flew down there? She look hurt at all, or not really?
Yeah, she's hurt pretty bad.
Okay.
Not bloodied, but Erkin especially did a lot of damage to her.
She took a whipping.
She liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you remember that that's not your hit point maximum. Yeah, that's her whole turn. She can do a lot in her turns. All right. I mean that spell that Grimgar cast, man, my brain is having a hard time wrapping around it. These two guys have to try to use its movement to approach you in a safe manner. They can't get around Erkin.
Well,
Anchor.
once they approach, they just stand there and stare at it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, can they try to knock him down to get to you? Well, the creature can do nothing but use its movement to approach you in a safe manner. I think if they back up, they would take opportunity attacks. I don't know if that counts. and they can't go past Urkin, and they can't attack him because it says all they can do is move toward. So I think they just stand there. I think they
Not gonna let
just
him
stand there.
squeeze by me.
Do you want to let him go by?
I'd probably beat him, but I'd let him walk.
If they go by you, you can't opportunity attack because they're not going to go out of your range.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do you let them through your space? They're not trying to fight you.
No.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Okay, the one next to you is going to attack you 3 times. Let's see. Natural 1. Alright, he drops his shield. Then you take 8 piercing damage from his one stab. So he's not holding his shield, but he is holding the blazing hot sword in his or spear in his hand. Ah! He's just screaming.
He's gonna roll.
Yeah. Well, they're come. Ooh, he failed. Now he's
Yeah.
also blinded.
This guy's really getting it hard.
You mean you or Maxon or him?
That's a good point.
Yeah, not as bad as Maxon.
I will say that the only reason that Maxon got charmed is you've got 3 elves and a half elf.
Yeah.
So I
We
can't
probably should
find.
have told him that he was a human slave.
Yeah. He's human slave.
You know, back here where you
Well-
can't see, we actually have a human.
Can be charmed, so you know. We can't.
Okay, I can't find the thing that means blindness, so I put a deafness one on him. I don't know. I'll remember what it means.
That's not PC.
The other one is going to throw spears. You're the one saying that people in wheelchairs can't do anything.
They can't.
Natural 20.
Wait a sec.
You
Elves
go-
are immune to charm?
Karma.
You go, they can't,
Yeah,
and then
right.
you get hit in the chest by a spear for 14 damage.
Wait, who hit me with a spear?
This gladiator over here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I clicked the melee instead of the thrown one, but it doesn't make a difference. All right. You're
Is it
lucky he
still a
rolled
melee
like
attack?
shit. On the next attack, he rolled a 15 without a crit. And it was more damage. What did you ask me?
Is it still a melee attack if he throws a spear at me?
No. And then these guys have to make wisdom throws to see if they break out. Ooh, what's your DC?
17.
Wow, they're all out of it. You know what's crazy is I did the con save. He's got a +6. He got a total of a 10. And then the wisdom, they have a +1. And I got a 17 and a 19.
We're not immune to being charmed. We have advantage.
Yeah. Sorry. That's what I meant. Anyway. Grimgar.
Damn, I was hoping that was
Good
going to
call.
hold another turn.
It should have. Frankly, it should have worked on more than 2 the first time around.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to do it again.
I mean, they get a +1. Only one of them should have succeeded the first time around. They succeeded 4 out of 6 times. That's crazy.
Still within 30 feet of me. Yeah, I'm going to do it again.
Okay. So back to front again. Fail, 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 fail. See?
Hooray.
None of
So
them
they're
can
all
move.
staring at the gem now. Anything else?
I'll say somebody, or I'll say, Yogi Bear, see if you can remove that curse from Max, and I think he's cursed.
I think he's cursed.
As Theron being smart, I would know she's a succubus, right? And she probably charmed him.
Make an intelligence check or religion.
I'd rather do religion. I have a +9 to religion.
Plus
So that'd
9,
be
so a 17. And I was going to give you advantage anyway because she had spoken of Abyssal. Yeah, you think she's probably a succubus. The wings, the teeth, speaking abyssal, charming Maxon, then making out with him. This is a fucking succubus.
Might be a succubus.
Succubus wouldn't curse him; they would charm him. Correct.
Yes, he is under a charm effect. It is
Very
not a. It is not a. It is not a spell. He is magically charmed. I want you to do another roll, a separate roll, to see it because all these types of things break different ways. To see if you know how to break that.
Or Grimgar.
Who?
Either of you can, or both of you. Either one of you with advantage, or both of you separately.
Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana's fine, sure. Or religion. 26. All right, Grimgar doesn't have to roll. So I do think that Dispel Magic works on this, even though it's not a spell. But a succubus's charm, the person gets to make an additional saving throw if the target suffers any harm or receives a suicidal command.
Interesting.
Which means if you get charmed like this, you can receive a suicidal command, fail the saving throw, and kill yourself. So keep that in mind.
Oh.
So if he takes damage, you said?
Yeah, any harm.
Okay.
He gets to make the saving throw again. It doesn't break it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a strong charm. That's why I was asking about the gem thing. I wanted to make sure because it was different. There, it automatically ends.
Did you say if you kill her, if it goes away?
It would go away if you killed her, yeah. Okay. What she's really doing is he's following her telepathic commands.
Done, Grimgar?
My turn. I'm done.
Okay. Theron.
Sorry.
I'm going to move and maybe take a reaction from Maxon.
Yep. Attack him. And, like, I'm not going to make him use maneuvers or anything like that. Like, she's not giving him complicated instructions. Yeah, you take 13 damage.
I'm going to use Magic Missile on her.
Okay.
So that's 20 damage.
Nice. You always roll high with that.
All right.
All right,
Got a
she takes 20 damage. Now, she wasn't bloodied before, but with that, she definitely is. That's, I think, the second person to attack her, and she's already bloodied, so...
I also hit her with a Ray of Frost, but...
Yeah, it didn't do very
Didn't do a
much.
lot.
You hit her with a Ray of Frost, then Erkin fucked her up, and then you did 20 more, and now she's more than bloodied, so... You know, you could take her out in one turn if you focus fire. So... Alright, Maxon. Why don't you roll... This is funny how this ended up. Roll a d6 for me. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, you gotta attack Theron again. 1 or 2 was Grimgar, 3 or 4 was Meow Mix, 5 or 6 was Theron. And it's because she told him to attack your closest friend, and the 3 of you were equidistant from him. Miss!
Aha.
+9. Miss.
Yeah, he's missed a bunch of times now.
Can you just click it 2 times more fast, please? It's already 10 o'clock.
Oh. Well, I forgot I had to do all my attacks.
Yeah. Okay, second one's a miss, and the third one's only 7 damage.
This is probably as good as it could have gone.
That's not so bad. Okay. Do you guys want to try to hurry up and finish this, or do you want to end and just start there next time?
Yeah, let's just start here next time.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put a little icon on Maxon to indicate that he's charmed. He's made so much sense to me when I first put them in, and now they don't. There we go. That's good enough.
Symbols.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, this ambush was something that could happen. It depended on how you guys approached. Um, and you rolled pretty bad on your stealth,
Yeah, I
did.
rolled terrible.
unfortunately.
Why
So
didn't I?
Maxie got a natural 1 on the first one, and then I got a natural 1 on the second one.
yeah, and it's the only natural ones you guys have rolled all night. So that's just
That's
unfortunate.
true.
Yeah, so I hope you guys weren't bored this session.
That was the first roll I made.
Right then.
Yeah,
I had a
it's
really good time with you guys planning and everything. I really enjoyed all of that.
Yeah.
Figuring out what you want to do and
Maxie kicked my ass, so that's great.
yeah.
I think he only hit me 3 times, maybe, out of 6
Yeah,
attacks.
he's missed you a lot. Yeah, I mean, he just rolled low on his charm. I mean, if he had succeeded on that, she would probably be dead already.
Yeah, for sure.
He would have flown up into the air, he would have shot her a bunch, and that would have been it. I mean, it was kind of a big roll, and it didn't work out. These things happen. The good news is that once you get rid of her and Maxon's back on your team, with Grimgar having these guys stunned for at least, as many times as they fail, you should be able to work through them pretty quick. So I just don't want you guys to, because you were talking about, this isn't even the hard fight. Like, yeah, but you guys, just a couple of things need to happen and you'll destroy these guys. So
I didn't want to waste any good spells on these guys for the hard fight, because that was kind of the reason we're doing the hard fight first.
Yep, it's gonna be a long. This day is going to be many sessions, I think.
I imagine.
So I'm excited for it, though. This is great. This is going to be good. And when you guys are done with Yartar, you'll certainly level up. So
Sweet. Hooray.
the faster you kill
Oh, you
everybody.
mean in 2022 when that happens? You mean in 2022 when we get out of here?
Well, yeah. I mean, I someday would like to get back to the cults.
If Urkin would stop fucking around.
This Yartar stuff wasn't even supposed to be a thing that happens. I literally wrote Yartar out of the story by okay, if you guys don't do anything, it'll be fine. And then Urkin destroyed it, and I'm like, well, okay, it's not fine. So
I'd want to come back to here. This place sucks.
yeah, well,
Then why'd you do it?
You really shouldn't have
I
done it.
was trying to get a 50 gold reward.
Yeah, 50 gold. We have thousands of gold.
You're
I have no
probably-
renown. I have no renown for any place.
Yeah, you don't.
So they always try to kill me.
Why do you think that is?
You have no renown for any place because every faction you talk to, you're an asshole to them. Why would they want to recruit you?
You tell your Zentarum immediately.
Everyone hates his time.
Everyone hates the Zentarum except for the Zentarum.
Zentarum doesn't
In
have
fact, the
renown?
Zentarum even hates you, and you're Zentarum.
I know, it's horrible.
You still keep telling people you're Zentarum.
I was
Even though Zentarum doesn't want you.
There was a good chance you guys could have talked your way out of this fight too, but then Urka starts shouting about being Zentarum, and these guys aren't, so they attacked.
Classic.
We really should just sacrifice him to Kolbaz.
Yeah, he was about to die. Talked him out of it.
At least this time it was maybe not 50-50, but some sort of chance they were either Zentarum or
True.
Astral
We did.
Society, and we picked one over the other. So
I guess a monster lady, most likely Astral Society, but
yeah,
Yeah. Well, she looked like an elf though. You didn't know.
true. Yeah, I guess that could have been just as easily have been a
It's tough.
Zentarum.
One of the problems you guys have is that you don't really know who's in the Astral Society. Really, the only fight you had, there was that Gald, that guy with the 4 arms, who was a Sahuagin.
Guys outside of Kolbaz's place? Or was they Zentarum? Aren't they beast men or something?
Yeah. That was there was a were tiger.
That's right.
There was a were-tiger, yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of here.